Okay, so now we're going to take a look inside the engine at the modifications that we're doing to make it stronger, faster and more reliable as we race across Italy. So primarily one of the big changes that we're doing is the crankshaft. This is a new crank and this is what they call a billet crankshaft, so it's machined from a solid block of steel compared to the old crankshaft which was cast and then machined. Now these weren't particularly strong when they were new, and of course it's now 65 years old and it certainly hasn't got any better. And you can see the difference in the two there and how kind of rough this is compared to this lovely new machined one. Also, one of the weak parts on an Aston Martin is the con rods connecting the crank to the piston. This is an original rod and you can see how thin it is here. These broke very, very easily when they were new, and this car's no exception. It actually went back to Aston Martin when it was almost new to have a replacement rod because it broke and pierced through the side of the engine. This is the rod that we're replacing it with. This is a Carrillo rod and this is what they call an I-beam rod, so it's shaped like a letter I, and you can see the difference there in the material size and obviously you can see how much stronger that's going to be compared to the old one. Equally, while we're inside, we're changing the pistons. This is an original cast piston and we're replacing it with a new high compression forged piston. Now forged piston means that it expands a lot less, so you have a lot less problems with the engine seizing, bore seizures when it gets hot. And equally, it's a higher compression piston. This is a 9.5 to 1 compression ratio compared to the old 8.3 standard piston.